Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to Frosty's Cycling Crew Strava review. I'm so sorry this is a day late. Should have been up last night, but for one reason or the other, I just did not get the chance to sort out the review yesterday. So here we are on Tuesday. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, here we go. So last week's leaders. Distance, number 1, Mark Schewel with 354.9 miles. Second place we have Chris Goff with 282.9 miles. And in third place we have Dennis Barron with 275.1 miles. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Longest ride we have Mark Schewel with 112.5 miles. Colin White in second with 112.3 and David Crawford in third with 107.7 miles. Superb effort, guys, absolutely brilliant. And for climbing we have Steve Go Vegan with 13,399 feet, Mark Matthews with 12,782 feet, and Paul Downey with an impressive 11,211 feet. Kudos to all of you guys, because those are phenomenal distances and climbing figures as well. Just absolutely superb. So kudos to you all. Right, let's scroll down and get into the leaderboard. So as just mentioned, we have Mark Schewel in first with 354.9 miles, Chris Goff in second with 282.9 miles, Dennis Barron in third with a fantastic 275.1 miles. 15 rides done last week, Dennis. That is absolutely superb. Brilliant average speed and fantastic climbing as well. That is absolutely superb. Well done, mate. Fourth, we have Simon Brassington with an equally impressive 213.5 miles. Ridden last week, 73.2 miles being your longest ride, Simon. Mark Matthews in fifth with 201.7 miles. Graham Minchell in sixth with 189.7 miles ridden last week. Superb climbing as well, Graham, 9,462 feet. Paul Downey in seventh with 175.8 miles ridden last week. Excellent climbing, Paul, as mentioned at the top of the review. Steve Go Vegan in eighth with 172.8 miles ridden last week. And then if we scroll down, we have Colin in ninth with 172.7 miles. 3 rides done last week, Colin. 112.3 miles was your longest ride. That is absolutely brilliant. And David Lavery in 10th with 158.5 miles. 2 rides ridden last week, David. 95.7 miles was your longest ride, with an average speed of 19 miles an hour. That's amazing stuff, mate. Brilliant. And in 11th we have Aaron Powell with 158.2 miles. Paul E in 12th with 150.6 miles ridden last week. Superb stuff, Paul. Will Albanos in 13th with 149.1 miles. Samuel E in 14th with 140.8. 10 rides ridden last week, Samuel E. Brilliant stuff. Richard Thomas in 15th with 134.5 miles. 9 rides ridden last week. Superb climbing, Richard, 8,508 feet. David Green in 16th. Hello, David. I hope you're good, mate. 134.2 miles ridden last week. Excellent stuff. Let's just scroll down. Some more. And in 17th we have David Crawford with 131.7 miles ridden last week. 2 rides for you, David, and 107.7 miles was your longest ride last week, which is superb. Graham Ritchie in 18th. Hello, Graham. 121.8 miles ridden last week. A whopping 13 rides ridden last week. That's superb, mate. Kudos to you. Dave Harvey in 19th with 111.6 miles. 3 rides done last week, 41 miles being your longest ride, Dave. Brilliant stuff. Andy Painting, hello buddy, hope you're good. 20th position, 103.1 miles ridden last week. Charlie Cooper in 21st, 102.3 miles ridden last week, Charlie. Superb stuff. Ian Grant in 22nd with 102.3 miles again, same as Charlie above there. 3 rides done in total last week, Ian. Excellent average speed, 16.8 miles an hour. Les Winters, hello Les, hope you're well buddy. 23rd position, 100 miles exactly. Brilliant stuff, Les. 4,018 feet of climbing as well, that's phenomenal. So that's 23 of you legends that are in the 100 club for last week. Brilliant stuff, that's really good, I'm so impressed. Let's just scroll down some more. And then 24th we have Tony Dingsdale. Hiya Tony, hope you're good. 96.8 miles ridden last week. Nige Jones in 25th with 86.6 miles. And 5 rides for you last week, Nige. Superb stuff. 26th position we have Graham McCarroll with 85.3 miles ridden last week. And in 27th we have Wayne Kearney with 74.7 miles, 12 rides ridden last week, Wayne, superb effort. And in 28th we have Richard Arnold with 72.5 miles, that was your longest ride last week, Richard. Excellent stuff, buddy. And there's myself there with 69.7 miles ridden, quite respectable for me for a change. And Stevie Wonkster in 30th with 65.9 miles ridden last week. That was your one and only ride last week, mate. But that's brilliant. I know you was having a bit of a rest, especially off of Zwift last week. So superb stuff, buddy. David Williams in 31st with 65.9 miles. Grant Doyleyberger, the one and only, in 32nd. Hello, buddy, with 65 miles exactly. Neil Conroy in 33rd with 64.6 miles ridden last week. Well done, Neil. Hope you're good, buddy. 42.6 miles was your longest ride last week. Tony Hawkins. Hello, Tony. Hope you're feeling better, mate. 34th position. 63.6 miles ridden last week. 35th, we have the Green Cyborg. Hello, mates. 58 miles ridden last week. Excellent stuff. And in 36 we have Nige with 50.3 miles. Excellent progress, Nige. Superb stuff, buddy. And good to see you out on the road bike vlogging again, mate. Excellent stuff. 37th we have Dave Fox. Hello Dave, 50 miles ridden exactly last week. Superb stuff, mate. Andrew Lord in 38th with 46 miles ridden last week. Ryan in 39th with 42.9 miles. Kev Brown in 40th. Hello mate, hope you're well. Hope you enjoyed your cycling holiday in San Francisco, avoiding all those hills. Superb stuff, mate. Just a one ride for you last week. Excellent stuff. John R in 41st with 40.4 miles. Tom Phillips in 42nd with 40.1. Anna's in 43rd with 40.1 also. 44th we have Stu Little with 37.7 miles. And in 45th we have Ben Butterworth. Hello mate, hope you're good. 35 miles ridden exactly last week. Chris Harris in 46th with 30.6 miles. Nikolai in 47th with 29.9 miles ridden last week. 48th we have Liam Gillies with 27.6 miles. And in 49th we have Tim Young. Hello Tim, I think you're a new member to the crew. Welcome aboard mate. 25.5 miles ridden last week. 25.5 miles was your longest ride because that was your only ride last week. Well done mate for getting out there. Dylan in 50th. Hello buddy, 24.5 miles ridden last week. Johnny B in 51st with 23.3 miles. And Spencer in 52nd with 21.9 miles ridden. 2 rides done in total. Cracking average speed Spencer of 17.2 miles an hour. Keith Guthrie in 53rd. Hello Keith, 20.1 miles ridden last week. And Mark Adair in 54th with 19.5 miles ridden last week. 2 rides in total, 16.8 miles being your average speed, which is superb stuff, mate. Mark M in 55th with 19.5 miles ridden last week. Keith Burgess in 56th with 18.4. Des Middleton in 57th with 18.4 also. And in 58th we have Simon Whitehouse. Hello mate, hope you're good. 15.3 miles done last week. And in 59th we have Andy with 9.7 miles ridden last week. Superb stuff from all of you guys and girls. Absolutely brilliant. Well done for getting out there on your bikes. Awesome stuff. So we'll just scroll back up to the top. Fucking focus, you cunt. Right guys, now it's time for Rider of the Week. This week goes to, in 3rd place in the distance table, Dennis Barron for a fantastic 275.1 miles ridden, which consisted of 15 rides in total. So Dennis, well done mate, you are Rider of the Week. Just drop us a quick email with your t-shirt size and your address and I will get a t-shirt shipped out to you, mate. Congratulations. Yeah, so congratulations Dennis. I'll put a link to my email address in the description below. Just drop us a quick email and I'll get that t-shirt sorted out for you, buddy. But well done. Okay, you legends, that concludes this week's Frosty's Cycling Crew Strava review. Once again, sorry it's a day late. Should have been up yesterday, but it was just crazy yesterday. Crazy busy day. So yes, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. My phone's going off there. Thank you for being part of the crew, and I will see you in a couple of days with another vlog, but I'll see you next week on Monday for another Strava review. Take care guys.